Over 5,000 years ago, between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, a civilization emerged that would forever alter the course of human history. Here, not only was born one people or one kingdom, but also ideas that became the foundation of the modern world, from cities, writing, and law to science, mythology, and religion. The waters of the Tigris and Euphrates provided exceptionally fertile soil, allowing for a substantial agricultural surplus. As production increased, not everyone needed to work in agriculture, and new classes of priests, craftsmen, merchants, and administrators emerged. From here, the first true cities began to appear, such as Uruk, Ur, and Lagash. Writing was invented not merely to record literature and history, but to manage an increasingly complex world. With the growth of trade, taxes, and treasuries, the Sumerians needed a way to preserve information, so they devised symbols on clay tablets that later evolved into cuneiform, the first known writing system in history. With the advent of writing, a new class of scribes and administrators emerged, managing the affairs of cities, temples, and treasuries. For the first time, contracts, taxes, property ownership, and official decrees could be documented, allowing for the emergence of a more organized and complex state than any preceding society. Religion was not separate from society, but rather central to political, economic, and social life. The inhabitants of Mesopotamia believed that the gods controlled the fate of people, floods, crops, and wars.
Therefore, massive temples and ziggurats were built to serve as both religious and administrative centers. Priests were among the most influential figures in society. Mesopotamia did not remain a collection of independent city-states forever. In the 24th century BC, Sargon of the Hands managed to unite vast territories under a single ruler, establishing one of the first great empires in history. From then on, the region became the stage for the rise and fall of major powers, such as the Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians. As cities and empires expanded, the need for rules to regulate society increased. For this reason, King Hammurabi issued a famous set of laws inscribed on a massive stone for all to see. They were not the first laws in history, but they became the most famous because they provided an advanced model of the idea that law should be written and public, not subject to the whims of rulers. For centuries, Babylonian scholars and priests observed the movement of stars and planets, recording astronomical phenomena with exceptional accuracy. Their extensive records helped them develop advanced calendars and predict certain celestial events, making Mesopotamia one of the most important centers of astronomical knowledge in the ancient world. Mesopotamian scholars adopted a numerical system based on the number 60, a decision that seems strange at first glance, but which remains present in our daily lives even today. An hour still consists of 60 minutes, a minute of 60 seconds, and a circle of 360 degrees, all direct remnants of that ancient system. Among the thousands of clay tablets discovered, the Epic of Gilgamesh stands out as the oldest known epic work. It speaks not only of wars and victories, but also addresses profound human questions such as friendship, death, and the meaning of life. Questions that continue to preoccupy humanity more than 4,000 years later. Mesopotamian texts contain accounts of creation, the flood, and figures who survived a great water catastrophe by divine decree. Many scholars believe that some of these narratives predate the biblical texts by centuries, and that they may have influenced later religious traditions or shared older common roots with them. This topic remains one of the most debated issues among historians and scholars of religion. Mesopotamia left behind not only stone monuments, but also ideas that changed the course of history. From it emerged writing, organized administration, major legal systems, literary traditions, and scientific achievements that were passed on to later civilizations and contributed to shaping the world we know today.